Okay. So, I heard when I was reading online how to get these 3 weapons that you have to clear like 3 doors, apparently. I guess that was the first door, but I already had like the first weapon and I never cleared the first door, so I'm confused. Maybe it's just like starting the doors? Something like that, anyway. Yeah. Let's go through the door. Friend told you he was getting an Xbox to rebuild your love. What RPGs does it have except for Persona 5 Royal? I haven't had an Xbox since Xbox 360. I wouldn't be able to tell you. The apocalypse divided the world in 2. One that knows not day, and one which has not seen the light. I don't think it's puzzles. I think it's just going around like doing each of them until you've done all of them. The following actions are prohibited in this room. Magic experience back. Oh. Okay. So it's like those gosh dang it. It's like the rooms in that one dungeon in part A that we haven't done in forever, since we haven't done like the first half of the game in forever. It means that I can't use magic. Is what it means there. Kind of how you felt about Xenoblade Chronicles 1. People were telling you it was the second coming of Christ. While you finished it, you found it very good. Blade wheel. Wait, what? Can I still do this? Because it's a spear? Nope. Found it good, but it didn't transcend your spear and become one with the universe as people told you beforehand. The standing out point in the game for you is the world and the lore, but the characters aren't that great and the side quest lacked a meaning. Some of the characters are really good, like Shulk, for example. The overall cast as a whole, yeah, could have maybe been done a bit better in some instances. This is up with Xenoblade 3, you can share your thoughts, alrighty. The following action, yeah. Yep, that's so I guess now I switch to magic. I guess, wow. Ricky is pretty cool, but you know, Ricky is very static as exactly what he needs to be. So I can't guard. That's fine. I don't need to. I just won't try to parry your things. If you're just gonna like turtle up here, all right, fine, I'll start guarding. This is what I'll do instead of hitting roll. Well, I tried to do it, and I just rolled out of force of habit. How do I avoid that then? I guess I just have to try and parry it. I can't parry it. I cannot. Should I just die and like restart this? This is the first boss of this like door. So I mean, Shulk was not the main reason why he wanted to kill Egil was reverted, so his decision to spare Egil wasn't as meaningful as it could have? Wait. How what? Was reverted. I'm not quite 100% certain I understand.
Something wrong? I feel as if I know it.
Yeah, that. Alright, so back in the diary again. So I have to clear this second door, right? Because isn't that just, you know, showing his character development? That he's grown and he's not just gonna blindly follow what Zanza's whispering in his ear? That he's developed his own convictions? Alright, so let's see here. The apocalypse, whoa, crazy. I pressed the roll button, I swear to you. I swears to you I hit it. But alas, the game was not having it, I guess. I actually hate this so much. Alright, fine, I won't guard. Fine, I won't do it. I won't do it then. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I tried so hard to guard. Oh, I can't leap, but now I can dodge again. I mean, he still wanted to, like, well, gosh dang it, the jumping. What? I mean, with the whole, I can't words today. Okay, can't evade. But he still wanted to kill all Mechon and, like, exact revenge. And while the main, like, fulcrum for that was Fiora, it was still also, like, attacking the colony. Was the case, and murderizing a whole bunch of people. It's just Fiora was like the forefront of that. Was the case. So he did still want revenge. And he still gets like really, really mad about you know, Eggle murderizing people. Like, the whole situation in the Mechonis Core, where he's like, our friends are going to die, and he's like losing his mind. So like, Fiora was like the main symbol of that, but he's still, you know, really didn't like Eggle's murderizing the people in general, you know, is the case. The mailbox was empty today. Mayhap. A black and white 13 packs, the vessels forms waver as they cross time and space. Alright, this place that I'm already gonna have like nightmares of from beating the bot and getting those mysterious switches and stuff. I guess I'm fighting you. Whoa. You are such a goofy goober. Aren't ya? Do that. And then we go through here. Ah! My sniffles are coming back. Maybe I should have left some of those boxes to protect me from some of these. Bam. And then I can stab. Ah! Stab. Bam. And then stab. And that's what that was there. Sometimes it... Gosh dang it, be like that. Ah. Where do you go? Right here. Bam! Then. Okay, so onward we go. Ah. Why, Sniffles? Why you do this to me? Which way? This way? Where does it want me to go? Here? Maybe. Then there's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which you hated for years, that reached chapter 3 and you were like, damn, this game is good, and kept playing. Wait, so for those years, did you like never get up to chapter 3? Bam. Sweet, I need that. I very much need it. No bubble blowing baby can resist singing. Gosh dang it. The Goofy Goober theme song. My goodness, you are so armored. Why do you need to be so armored? These remixes are getting interesting. Can I knock you back? There we go. Sweet. Alright, I gotta use a thing again. That's what I gotta do. There's enemies in here. Chapter 3 off. Once Tora and Poppy were revealed, you died of crit. Yeah, I can't exactly blame you for that. Whoa. Dead? Ah! Dead! Wah! Yeah, it kind of goes like full force in the beginning, doesn't it? My good gracious. Time to die! This has been my strat to deal with these guys. Bam! Yeah, I mean, I feel like in general, though, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was just the game where they got horny. You know, it's just that one in the series.
We have been shut in.
Have we now? Oh boy. Time to die! Did the bubbles not quite reach the corner? Whoa. Bam. Yeah, this is the strat. Oh! Oh, that is a lot of bubbles. Then maybe I can just 1-2 them really quickly. Give them the good old 1-2. There we go. No. Oh my goodness, there's an armored one. Let's deal with the non-armored ones first. Get their bubbles like out of the equation. I mean, in my, gosh dang, in the video essay that I'm working on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I argued that, like, its main selling point is also fan service, but not in that kind of way. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was, like, fan service in terms of, like, sexualization. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 was fan service in terms of, like, things that you recognize from the previous games. Like, let's not contribute something meaningful to the overall narrative that has, you know, lasting impacts in this series and, you know, leaves our characters at the end in like a vastly different state than they started the game at, since the entire plot line of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 takes place within a singular point in time that just resumes later. So it's like, wow, this really did not change the world at all, unless you count like Ionios. I guess. But in terms of like opening cutscene to ending cutscene, it's the same. You could say. Just getting time to flow again is the fight. Did that guy just fall through the world? I think that guy just fell through the world. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3's main selling point is its fan service in the form of, whoa, look at all these things that you recognize from Xenoblade 1 and 2 if you played either of those games, you know, is the case. That's the way that I feel about Xenoblade 3. So Xenoblade 2 fan service was freaking tits and ass. And then Xenoblade 3 fan service was, look at all these things that should be familiar to you if you played the other games. Wow. Even with Xenoblade Chronicles X with like the Full Metal Jaguar class, Song of Man has been drowned out and its place to scream of something inhuman. Even like Gray with the Full Metal Jaguar class from Xenoblade Chronicles X, it's like, is this going to contribute something meaningful to the story of Xenoblade Chronicles X? Nope, nothing at all. Gray's just a guy that lives in the city there and just so happens to have the class from Xenoblade Chronicles X for no other reason than fan service is the case. And it's like, well, you know, while that kind of fan service can be nice, you can't have like your whole game be, you know, riding off of it. So once I was no longer smiling from the things that I recognized, once like the novelty of having things that I recognized dried up, it became a lot more so of a, I'm not as big on it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 fan service and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 fan service was ass. I guess you could say that with how many times I loaded into an area and would just like immediately be met with like the most close-up, close-ass shot possibly imaginable, you know? I guess you could say that. Yeah, looking at Uni, their horniness probably never stopped, just cooled down. Yeah, like, I guess that's fair. So, like, there's still hot characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but just not, like, overboard is a thing. Like, a lot more realistically proportioned hot characters is the case, you know? Pew-pew-pew. Many, many pew-pews. Big smackaroos. The big spins. No, you better not. Oh, I went right into that explosion. I don't think those kinds of explosions damage me, though, which is really good. Which is real good there. Yeah, the Xenoblade 3 really loved its close-up ass shots. Speaking of games that love asses, this one apparently as well is another big one. Considering costume designs with Kaine, which has literally got to be like some of the most over-the-top costume designs I've ever seen. Like, I'm honestly surprised that something like that wasn't in freaking Xenoblade 2, you know? The Xenoblade Chronicles 3 designs are vastly superior, but you also love the Mythra Super Smash Bros. Design that actually has, like, covering up, not the look where it's, like, looking like a faint breeze could just blow off what's on there, you know? Yeah, speaking of games that love that, like, yeah, that's literally this game. Like, genuinely, what the heck is going on with Kaine's outfit? My goodness gracious. Like, how do you even describe it? It goes over her ass, but it doesn't. Like, I'm honestly surprised that this game doesn't have, like, nudity as part of, like, one of the reasons for its rating. Like, rated M because nudity. Stuff like that. I mean, maybe it doesn't. I just never paid enough attention. I'm fairly certain it's mostly the language and blood and stuff that this game is rated M. I think. I don't know, maybe part of it is nudity as well. Because, you know, that it doesn't hide anything, you know, is the case. Was there a meme about 2B having more 2B's, I can guess what fills in the blank there, having more polygons than Resident Evil 1? I honestly wouldn't be surprised. At least Mythra's alternate outfit, the cool thing being that the 50% crit rate is actually pretty good. Is that actually what it gives? I don't know if I actually played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 all that much into, like, the DLC. Like, I played Torn of the Golden Country when it came out. And, like, I played a bit with the new Blades coming out, but I don't think I ever experimented with the costumes, like, ever, honestly. Pretty much ever, unless I was just briefly showcasing them on, like, the series on the channel. But when they actually came out, because, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 released at the end of 2017, and I started becoming a content creator in, like, the beginning of 2018. So, like, I didn't have as much time for playing it around then. So I guess that's why I never really bothered with the costumes. So I straight up don't even know what all the alternate costumes in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 are, if I'm gonna be honest. is the case, despite how much I love Xenoblade 2. There's a decent smidge I straight up don't know about it. Yeah, that is the case with many of these characters, isn't it? That's discussion aside, you're off to bed. Have a good rest of the stream, again. Thank you, sorry, you're very cool. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out, CJ. Hope you have an awesome rest of the night and take care. Many Pippa Pews. But yeah, I feel like people behind the designs of Kaine in this game and people behind character designs in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 would get along swimmingly, let's just say. Like, I have no doubt about that. I'm sure they'd have a whole lot in common. Do I want to save up for a Lance? Lance! Can I can't finishing blow them, can I? Like, no, I don't think so. I mean, I can do that, but I mean, I'll just Dark Blast. Apparently in Lion, it's only a 25% crit rate. Still very good. I mean, can't you get her crit rate up to 100% with, like, her skills alone? If I recall? Because I could have sworn before too much DLC came out, I think it was with skills alone that I got her crit rate up to 100%, because one of her skills gives you an art recharge if you crit. And like how much art recharge you get is based on like how high up the skill is. And if you max out the skill, it's a 100% art recharge if you get a crit. Okay, it wasn't 100% crit rate that I had, it was just really high. Because I remember that I would just be able to spam moves that would just like auto recharge themselves because of that. And I'd just be like, double spinning edge, double spinning edge, double spinning edge. And I don't think it would be infinite, but it would last a long time. So my crit rate was high. What was the thing? I think, no, what I think I'm getting mixed up with is the fact that my crit rate was high and the fact that double spinning edge hits twice. So you had like 2 opportunities to get a crit and get the art to recharge. So I guess not like 100% crit rate with skills alone without that, but like very high at least. And Mithra wasn't even the best like crit art recharge character in the game. That would be Fiora. Like Mithra can have all of her arts recharge just with that one skill that she has. Fiora, I believe it's just with 1 art, but that 1 art just does so much more damage, and the fact that you can just like loop it into itself infinitely means like so much damage. So I believe my final party setup on Rex would just be like Mithra, Fiora, Nia, and Fiora would be my main damage dealer. Then I think I used Tora with the forms of Poppy, filling like elements that I needed, and then I think I had like Zeke with Pandoria, Shulk, and Elma? I think that was my setup? Pretty high even without the aim. Okay. Hey, we got another weapon. Fool's little bit. We need that to beat the game. Sweet. We did another thing.